people don't think about this at all, unless you're in my little crazy world, is bridge bollards. One of the biggest barriers, literally, to New York City logistics is interborough movement, and it's so destructive. Those bridges and the lack of freight, ferry, or anything to move from Brooklyn to Manhattan, from Queens to Manhattan, that just puts a real fly in our sort of proverbial ointment. And what makes it so much more painful is that for quote-unquote security reasons, bollards have been installed on the bridges, bike paths, to make it literally impossible for us to go over the bridges. And that, as we've sort of been gaining momentum, is actually one literal barrier for us of many, but that's an infrastructure point that's unknown, sort of unknown, but very painful. That being said, fundamentally, the infrastructure it's nice to have those bike lanes.
Well, I don't know. You know, I don't operate in New York City, so I can't really speak to that, but Boston is also in the same mode of installing bike lanes and even bicycle separated bike paths and separate signals for bikes, and that's great. I mean, I've always been riding before that infrastructure was there. I would ride if it wasn't there. You know, because we feel what we're doing is worthwhile. And, you know, since we started before most of that infrastructure was there, I really approached the problem from a conflict mediation standpoint. And when I train my drivers, I talk a lot about how to foster good relationships with other road users, regardless of you know, what